Everyone up to the right up here, please.
Collaborating with Rebecca and what you admire.
Well, I think that's exactly the right word to use, is collaboration. Rebecca has an extraordinary vision of what she wanted, and she really welcomed us into that vision and our contribution. And I think, what she gave to us as actors was trust. And I think that's the greatest gift you can give anyone you're working with, especially actors, from your director.
Can you speak about collaborating with Tessa on this?
With Tessa, I think we were both holding towards the same goal. We knew how special this project was for each other, and I think we had great chemistry. I loved working with her. She brought such joy and vitality to a role that is quite difficult because it's quite a repressed role. But I think I just would do anything with her. I think she's an extraordinary actress and she's a star.
Absolutely, both of you are. And so speak about what was key in immersing yourself into this character. Did you do some research and period research?
Yeah, I did all the prep, and the novel, obviously, that is based on Passing by Nina Larson, I read about 1,000 times. And I just really wanted to capture the essence of what Claire left me with when I read her, which was sort of an untrammeled joy and zest for life. She understands that we have one life, we must live it fully, despite society's limitations and rejection of us. And I admire that about her. I admire her integrity and her authenticity and her joy.
One of our questions from one of my editors was, what was it like finding the right level of flirtation in the character of Claire?
I think it just came naturally. Because, it's hard to play someone who's like charismatic. How do you play charisma, I think you rely a lot on your other actors,
All right.
And I thank Tessa for finding me somewhat charismatic. It's all her.
And also you got to film in the beautiful city of New York. We're in New York right now. Speak about that.
Oh, it was amazing. We were filming on location in Harlem, and I just felt sort of beautifully haunted by all the ghosts of Harlem and all the unsung voices, and I hope that we're part of a canon that sort of gives those voices a platform, and that's very, very important to me.
And we also have a wonderful ensemble with Alexander, Bill, and André. Can you speak about working with the gentlemen?
Yeah, but they're a testament to Rebecca's casting. She got together a group of actors who are essentially collaborators, and that's where we pull our joy from. That's the satisfaction we all get, and it's quite clear that it was very much a collaboration. This is a group effort that was executed with tenderness and joy and tears too.
What it means to be premiering here at the New York Film Festival?
I can. It's tremendously meaningful. It's the place where we shot the film, so all of the crew can come and see it on a very basic level. There's that. It's also the place where the story took place. It's also the place where Nella Larson wrote it. It's also the place where it was published and celebrated. The Harlem Renaissance happened, but blocks. So, well, not several blocks, but you know what I mean. And so, for all of those reasons, it's incredibly charged in a wonderful way.
Can you share what you admire about Ruth and Tessa?
Are excited to get out now that it's back open?
Both of them have such astonishing bravery as actors, and I think, being an actor myself, I have become slightly just blasé about that somehow, how much bravery it takes to do that, to get up in front of people and reveal so much of yourself. And they gave so much of themselves to this film. And it was an honor to witness it. I think they are not only some of the most extraordinary actors that we have working at the moment, but they're also brilliant, intelligent women, and I adore them.
Thank you so much. Collaborating with Rebecca on this and what you admire about her.
Well, she's an actress first, and so I really admire that, and that she brings her sensitivity to the acting process, to her work as a director. I love that she gave us an opportunity as actors to really sort of take ownership over our characters and give us a space to do the work we needed to do in order to bring the characters to life.
And Tessa's a longtime friend of yours. You guys worked together on Selma. Can you speak about reuniting with her on this?
Yeah, Tessa's amazing. We did Selma together. That was our first film together, and we just saw each other last night and we're saying like we can't wait to do another one. So hopefully we'll get a chance to again. But she's just incandescent. She's wonderful. She's a great talent and a really wonderful person. So.
And obviously you're a New Yorker. This is set in New York. You're an adopted New Yorker.
Yeah.
And so speak about the experience of filming in Harlem in a period piece.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing like making a movie in New York. The only thing better than that is making a movie in New York about New York. I lived in Harlem for a while when I first moved to New York, and so it was, for me, getting to explore this period of history, the Harlem Renaissance and the time around it, and learning so much about that history, and then getting to learn how to take that history personally is really special to me. So it's amazing. Even on the way here, I saw people, there's some movie they're shooting, and they had all these cabs from the 80s and cars from the 80s, and it's just exciting. It's magical. It's really magical.
It's a complete labor of love, like any feature films that Forrest and I take on to produce. But this book was published in 1929, so it took 90 plus years to get here, so it's a huge moment for us. Rebecca is an incredible artist, and when I met her, I was blown away by her vision. She storyboarded the entire movie by hand, and her script that she adapted was just incredible and moving. And also the message for this film is still so relevant today, even though it's like almost 100 years. So
can you tell me about the production challenges of shooting in New York and what that was like, transforming New York into the period?
Yeah, period is always tough, and we're talking about 1920s. Fortunately, we shot it in black and white, so sometimes you can get away a little bit more with the period aspects. But Harlem and New York is kind of become our second home. Like Forrest and I worked here on Roxanne, and then we shot Godfather of Harlem here for 2 seasons. So it was just a natural fit for us because of the familiarity for the culture and for the people. So it became kind of like secondhand. We don't see it as a challenge. We see it as like a movement of love that we want to keep giving back to the community and for the Harlem community. And this book by Nella Larson was so pivotal in Black culture.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know you always have 100 projects. Anything else you want to plug that's coming soon?
Oh, well, we haven't announced it, so
not announced yet.
Not announced yet, but when we do, you'll know.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank
Nice
you.
to see you.
Nice to see you.